Hello everyone. Thank you for tuning in to this month's episode of Pegasus. I am Dr. Brittany Moore Henderson, Community Outreach Veterinarian here at Mississippi State University's College of Veterinary Medicine. Did you know that our College of Veterinary Medicine offers an early entry program for aspiring veterinarians? Well, joining me today is Dr. Richard Meiring, Assistant Dean of Admissions and Student Affairs here at the College of Veterinary Medicine. Thank you for joining me today, Dr. Meiring.
Thank you for having me, Dr. Henderson. It's a pleasure to join you today.
So, Dr. Meiring, what is the early entry program?
The early entry program is a pre-admission program that we offer to selected high school students who have achieved excellent academic records during high school. It allows a student to join us in the College of Veterinary Medicine after they've completed their requirements here at Mississippi State, and there's no other requirements made other than they be accepted into the early admissions program.
Okay, so what are the application requirements for this program?
To apply, you need to be first a high school senior, and secondly, you need to have a minimum ACT score of 27 or the equivalent of an 1820 on the SAT score, and then you also need to have at least a 3.6 grade point average in high school, which is based on a 4.0 scale.
Okay.
Other than that, we do not require any veterinary experience, but the application itself looks like a miniature application that we use for the College of Veterinary Medicine traditional applications.
Okay, so within that application process, do we look at other types of experiences?
We certainly do. We would like to see what experience the students have dealing with animals. Again, can be with a veterinarian, but not necessary. We also like to see what other activities they've been involved with in both high school and in their communities. Extracurricular jobs are important if they work outside of the veterinary practices. Honors and awards they've received. And we also require letters of reference, and they write a personal statement.
Okay, so once these students, say for instance, once these students have been accepted into this program, are there any additional requirements which they must fulfill during their time?
Yes, good question. There are two additional requirements we do require once they're accepted into the program. First, we currently require that they do take the Graduate Record Exam, or the GRE, before they enter into the College of Veterinary Medicine. And secondly, we do require that they have 480 hours of verified veterinary experience prior to matriculating into the college. The reason for the requirement for the 480 hours is that these students are given a free, essentially a free pass into the college, and we do want to ensure that they understand fully what the practice of veterinary medicine really is.
Okay, what about grades while they're in their undergraduate degree?
While they are enrolled in Mississippi State's undergraduate programs, we do require that they maintain a 3.35 GPA and take at least 14 hours each semester. Now, as a comparison, the average student who's admitted into the traditional DVM pathway has a GPA of about a 3.65. So we're certainly not asking anything over and above for the students accepted into the early entry program.
Okay, so how about we take a break right there and be back with more in just a moment.
A baby's arrival can be one of the most exciting times in a family's life. It can also be one of the most anxious, especially if the child's development is hindered by medical challenges that create more questions than answers. At Mississippi State University, we're groundbreakers in the study of CHARGE syndrome, a genetic condition that leads to a host of life-threatening birth defects. Our research teams are uncovering breakthroughs in treatment and prevention with a goal of greater understanding that leads to better care. We're also providing crucial support resources for parents and helping physicians around the globe gain awareness so symptoms can be detected and addressed earlier. By engaging in this innovative analysis and therapy, we're not only improving outcomes, we're unlocking brighter futures. We all depend on accurate weather forecasts to plan our day. That's why Mississippi State University is teaching students to forecast the future using real-world news sets as classrooms. Putting scientific discoveries in meteorology to the test, while honing on-air reporting skills real-time with local TV stations. And we do it so well that at any given moment across the country, 1 in 3 weather forecasts are being delivered by MSU-trained meteorologists who are helping people make crucial decisions that impact their safety, working to ensure business continuity, and in many cases, saving lives. Predicting the future? That's what we're preparing for every single day so that you can prepare for your day.
Welcome back, everyone. Still joining me is Dr. Richard Meiring, and today we're discussing more about our early entry program. So, Dr. Meiring, is this program open to non-Mississippi residents?
Yes, it is. We have applicants from all over the United States. Each year we'll receive probably between 70 and 80 applicants to this program, and we normally will accept 25 students per year into the program. One thing I would like to emphasize is there's no contractual agreement that the student does have to enter into the College of Veterinary Medicine. In other words, if they decide they would prefer to be a rocket scientist or something else, they are not obligated to come into the college. But we certainly do, of course, hope they want to pursue veterinary medicine as their career.
Exactly. That's good to know then, Dr. Meiring. So if they enter into the program, is there a particular major that they should study?
No, there's not a required major. Mississippi State has about 9 different departments that have a pre-veterinary track. And of course, we do encourage the students to go into one of those tracks, but it's not required. We have one student who's currently in the college that was an early entry student that majored in psychology. As long as they fulfill all the pre-required courses, then they can choose any major they prefer.
Okay. So what other additional information would you want to add about this program?
Students that are interested are certainly encouraged to visit the college and to set up an appointment with myself or one of my staff, and we would be happy to provide both a tour of the college and give the student an opportunity to sit down with us and discuss the early entry program more in detail.
Okay, well, when does the application process open up?
Very good question. The application typically will open October 1st, and it will close, and applications are due by January 5th of the following year. So we are currently accepting applications for the classes that will begin in 2018.
Okay, and when would those students be notified if they're accepted into the program?
We try to have all notifications out before the 1st of February. We know these students often have offers from other universities, and of course we do want them to think about Mississippi State as the top end choice. And so we want to let them know that they do have an offer for the early entry program as early as possible.
Well, thank you for joining me today,
Thank you for having me.
All right, well, if you have any questions or comment about today's show, please email me at brittany.henderson@msstate.edu. I look forward to hearing from you and seeing you next time here on Pegasus.